Hello, everybody. Welcome to Quotable with Morgan and Dutch. You know who we are, and we're back.
Mitch Planko. Fuck me.
Where's the hair and makeup?
Oh, it's right over there.
Fuck me. We're changing it up this week to do the change up.
That's right, Morgan. The change up.
There are so many things. What?
Huh?
No. No, you go.
I was just going to say that this one here, I absolutely love this movie. This is so funny on so many different points and so many different levels.
It's unapologetically vulgar at points.
Very vulgar at points. And, I mean, Ryan Reynolds, I always knew that he could be vulgar, but Jason Bateman, that's kind of weird.
It seemed kind of out of character for him, so
Yeah.
I wonder how challenging it was for him to kind of step out of his usual straight man kind of normal roles that he would step into, you know. But like Ryan Reynolds, yeah, he's like Deadpool, for fuck's sake.
I know. Well, with Jason Bateman, I mean, just the part when he comes running in with the mirror, butt-ass naked, and he's like, oh my God, I got freckles on my taint. How awesome is that? He's like, hey, fag, what are you doing here? It's just something I would never imagine Jason Bateman saying.
And I don't know. I mean, I know it's in the script. It's part of the movie. But how could Leslie Mann, a.k.a. Jamie, not realize this whole time that that's not her husband?
That I never really, that never really sat right with me, because all of a sudden, I mean, your husband just does a complete 180 from being this straight-laced, very, respectful lawyer.
Loving father,
loving husband, and then all of a sudden you got, on a Monday, he's fine, and then on Tuesday, he's... Yeah, I didn't read the little bitch's poem. I didn't read our daughter's poem either. Yeah, no. When he's never been like that. And then all of a sudden I do like how aggravated she was.
Yeah.
At dinner, because she was like singing the dinner song. I don't know how many times she said dinner song.
It was annoying.
It was very annoying.
It was enough to be annoying, for sure.
Dinner song, broccoli, carrots, peas, and chicken. Dinner song, it needs a licking. There's the fucking dinner song.
Dinner song.
There's the fucking dinner song. It's just like, Daddy needs a timeout. Just like, yeah, he does.
Yeah, and then he puts 2 fingers in the chicken and takes that with him on his way out the dining room. But yeah, she does get very aggravated at the fact that he's not paying attention to their daughter, who's not really his daughter.
Yeah.
But he keeps calling her Kara, and her name is Kara. But he's like, no, your daughter is talking to you. He's like,
what?
I'm sorry, I didn't read your poem. But why would she put her poem up and not put my poem up? Well, maybe her poem was better than yours. I don't know.
And then she was like, no, tell your daughter that her poem was good. And he was like, well, I didn't know. I didn't read her poem. And he's like, you know what? I didn't read the other girl's poem either. So he's like, hey, I'm sure that you
heard her feelings.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sure that your poem, which I did not read, is far better than the other girl's poem, which I also did not read.
Yeah, there's moments like that where it's like, you clearly aren't the same person. There's all these signs.
And then all of a sudden you have this Ryan Reynolds character who acts like that literally all the time, goes to being the straight-laced, responsible one. Seems like something, you would be like, something's afoot.
Yeah, and even though they've swapped places, which for those of you who have not seen this movie, you definitely have to check that out. I know that we say that for every freaking movie that we talk about, but the premise of the movie is Ryan Reynolds' character, he's basically a slacker. Like, he hasn't really accomplished anything in his life.
Dropped out of high school to be an actor.
He doesn't finish anything.
No.
That's his main issue.
I think he played guitar for like a week.
Yeah. It is too hard, I'm sure.
Yeah. And, so all he does is just...
Smoke weed.
Yeah, he smokes. I've taken some weed. So
grown-ups are about to fire up a work day.
Yeah. I'm about to fire up this joint.
You know what I'm looking at right now? A bong?
No, a futon. He's like, I found it on the street last night. I had to wrestle this homeless guy for it. He was so thin.
But yeah, the moment they realized that they had swapped places. Oh, hold on. Let me backtrack. The premise of the movie is you got two friends that have known each other their whole lives.
Right.
And their lives took completely opposite directions.
Yes. You got Dave Lockwood, played by Jason Bateman, and he went on the straight and narrow,
became a lawyer, got a good career, got a family.
But even to pay for law school, I think his wife at one point says he worked 4 jobs so he could put himself through law school, and and she even said his family, they had nothing when they were coming up, so he had to do everything himself. But I kind of took away that they're high school sweethearts, maybe.
That's very plausible. Yes.
Yeah. So he feels kind of like, he missed out on everything, the meaningless sex, the, bar hopping,
the substance abuse.
Yeah, the drugs, basically the sex, drugs, and rock and roll of it all. He missed all that. And Mitch Planko, fuck me, he's living that life.
Yeah.
But then Mitch Planko is played by Ryan Reynolds, who is the opposite, who's like,
complete opposite, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, man, but I adore, he's like, I envy your life. He's like, you have a wife that loves you. You have a home that you can go to every night. You have cooked meals. Because you find out, in Mitch's refrigerator, there's probably a 30-day-old banana. Maybe
looks like a
3-year-old banana that's melted.
Used Chinese takeout container, looks like.
Some ketchup, probably. Maybe some ketchup packets.
That is one thing that is always in a bachelor's refrigerator. Condiments.
Yep.
Sometimes that's all that's in the refrigerator.
Yep. That's all we ever needed. I mean, I can't speak for myself. I'm in a very committed relationship, but there are people out there.
I'll tell you what, even though I am a bachelor, I have more than condiments in my refrigerator. There's usually eggs, too. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, the two made plans to get together, even though it conflicted with Dave's appointment with his wife, their weekly
dialogue night.
Yep.
That just sounds
awful.
Horrible.
It sounds bad. But, after taking some alcohol, it doesn't sound the same. I've taken some pot.
Yeah.
That's such a funny way to phrase that. After drinking, going out, they kind of realized how much they missed hanging out.
Right.
And, Dave comes to that realization. He kind of regrets that he missed on that part of his life. He didn't really get to party. He didn't get to have the fun that Mitch gets to have and everything. And then they end up peeing in a fountain in the park.
Yeah.
Which causes them to switch places after they both, at the same exact time, wished for each other's life.
Yeah. And then they have the blackout. And
I don't think that's PC.
Rolling blackouts.
Preferred nomenclature is African American out.
Well, anyway, the power went out.
Yes, it did. It kicked up a notch.
It did. So they wake up the next day in each other's beds. They've switched bodies. They've switched everything. So I love it when
much
he wakes
to
up.
Their chagrin.
Love it when he wakes up though, and he's like, "Oh, Jamie." He's like, "Jamie, put your tits away." And he's like, "Why am I in your bed?" He's like, "Did I fucking nail you last night?"
He's
like,
so confused.
Where's Lockwood?
He's like, "That's disgusting," which is weird because he does this whole yo-yo thing throughout the movie, where it's like, you get the impression that the three of them went to school together.
I would like to think so.
And Mitch always kind of had a thing for her.
Right.
And so he's always kind of played that, flirtatious role towards her, even in front of Dave, which Dave, I guess he's just kind of accepted that.
Yeah.
He's just like, whatever.
It is what it is.
It's never going to actually happen. So, but it is fun to watch those interactions.
Right.
But, the point I was getting at is when he wakes up in Dave's body, And he's like disgusted at the fact that she's breastfeeding. He's in her bed, like, what's going on right now? He's disgusted by it. But then, like, later on, he's like, oh my God, I get to nail Jamie. So it's like, figure it out, man. What's going on? It's like this whole ping pong thing.
Well, that, and then there was also the scene when he wakes up and he says,
he was like runs into the window.
Yeah. But he's like, Mitch, why am I in your apartment? He's like, but then when they find out who each other is, he's like, oh my God, I'm a tool. And he's like, I'm a douchebag.
So it's funny when Mitch as Dave comes over to, it's confusing to explain.
Yeah.
he comes over to his own house because he's freaked out about having swapped places and everything. And Dave, who's in Mitch's body, doesn't even realize it yet.
Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed.
Yeah. So when he answers the door and he sees his own body talking to him, he's like, yeah, this actually happened. But
it's like, all this, that's all me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But then Mitch as Dave starts choking out himself. How do you want to describe that?
Get my own hands off me.
Get my hands off me. And then he gouges his eyes out. And he's like, get the fuck off me. But the whole thing about the fountain, it's like they go back to the park so they can just undo what they did immediately. Right. But then it just so happens that the fountain has been removed from the park.
Yeah, it had to be restored. Too many people peeing in it.
What are the odds?
Yeah, it had to be. Too many people peeing in it and switching bodies. It's crazy.
Could have just...
damn fountain's been running willy-nilly all over Atlanta.
Just drain the fountain. Just drain the fountain. That's all you got to do.
I mean, fastest crew ever. I mean, it seems like they got there, I'd probably say 9:30 in the morning, tops.
And latest, yeah. And,
I mean, that fountain was gone. There was a huge hole there. Construction crew, like, on. I mean, man, they were... That parks department of theirs.
But that construction, like the foreman, I'm guessing...
Right.
When they're asking him, like, well, where is it? He's like, I don't know. I'm not the fountain spokesman.
Yeah.
Like, fucking dick.
And then Victor, they need Victor's help. But Victor's the one who knows.
There.
Yeah, he's not there. He'll be back tomorrow. He's the one that knows how to find shit in the computer.
That's very bad. Bad employment. Like, you work at a government job. I'm sure you're making decent money. You're reaping the benefits of said government job, but you don't know shit.
Yeah, I know, but tell you the truth, one of these days, not today, I'm going to tell you all about a magical place I like to call the DMV.
Ooh, there's a hot lead. Or as I like to call it, Satan's asshole.
Yeah, your attitude's right on your shoulder.
He goes to grab her.
Yeah, he's like, nope, we're not doing that.
Just walking away.
Yep. So they have to just realize, oh, well, it's only one day. You know, I mean, I'm sure they can try and pull it off on one day. And he's like, no, I got the biggest meeting of my life in 45 minutes. He's like, you know.
Yeah, and then
Dave and Mitch's body is telling Mitch and Dave's body exactly what to do. And he tells him, he's like, go to my house, get dressed. He was like, show up there, hand him everything that's in my briefcase. He's like, get all the files from Sabrina, and then, you know, hand them over.
It's like, you say nothing.
Yep. He was like, what if they ask me a question? He's like, oh, they won't. They won't ask you anything. So.
But he's I like initially when he's like, you know what? I got this. You know,
yeah.
I'll handle it. I'm an actor.
He's like, no, you're not.
But it's like, he's like, I can act like a lawyer.
No, it's more than what you see on TV.
I object.
Oh, fuck me.
Wink. Fuck me.
Oh, remember Kara. You have to get Kara from after school, after her play and everything at 4:00.
I'm fucking all over that.
Oh, fuck me.
The initial introduction to Mitch, I love his character, the way that he talks in front of the kids and everything. So he first arrives, and then he sees Kara,
Yeah.
the oldest daughter, and then he picks her up. He's like, "Oh, how's my favorite ballerina?" or whatever. He's like, "Are you losing weight? Are you dieting?"
And then she was like, "Oh, are you gonna come to my dance recital?" And he's like,
"Oh, honey,
love to, but
the only dancing I like is involves a shiny pole and a girl with daddy issues."
Yeah.
He's like,
But like as he pushes her away, he actually like pushes her up the stairs.
he pats her on the butt like really hard, so where it knocks her down.
Yeah.
But it's funny because she like laughs about it before she like goes upstairs. But then he sees the twins.
Who are these little fuckers?
He's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "What?
Hey,
why aren't they talking yet?"
Hey, what's your name? What's your name? How come they can't talk yet? Are they retarded?
You can't say that.
Are you really? He's like, because this one here looks a little downsy.
You can't say that either.
Oh. I love it when he's talking to Jamie and he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "You're who I ran into?" He's like, "Mrs. Hillman, our science teacher," and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I ran into her at a Starbucks." And he's like, "Yeah, she wouldn't go out with me," which is weird because I nailed her all through high school.
She's like, "Really?"
Oh yeah, I dated her mouth for a full semester.
Which, the one thing that I noticed is like Leslie Mann, that seemed like a genuine laugh from her.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling either that was an improv line and she wasn't expecting it and they kept it in because it was such a good reaction to it, or maybe they were just playing around with different versions. I don't know.
Possibly. Yeah, it could have been the best one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, his candor is just unmatched in this movie because he doesn't care in any scene, whether he's playing Dave Lockwood or as when they go to the meeting and he was like, just goes in and sits down and they're like, "Dave, you want to sit on our side of the table?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah." He's like, "Me, Reiki, the deal." He's like, "Now, how about we just sign this and, get the fuck on? We'll go and get some sake bombs and stuff." He was like, "Mustache here's paying.
And we'll have karaoke for dessert." Yeah.
Everybody very rich."
Very rich. But no, I like when he first gets to the office building because, he goes upstairs. First, he doesn't know where the hell he's going. Yeah. So he's trying to fake it as best as possible, but the outfit that he decides to pick looks like he just came from a country club.
Yeah, he's wearing a pink polo
with a blue blazer over the top of it,
with the crest on the pocket.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work at all. He's wearing khaki pants and shower sandals, and I do like the guy remarks that he's like, "Oh, did you have to come here straight from the golf course?"
Terrific.
But then when he gets up to and he meets Sabrina
for the first time.
Yeah, and he was like, "Dave did tell me you're a big fat fucking boner."
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
Did you have a mimosa for breakfast? You a little nervous?
He's like, "You must be Sabrina. Oh, you must be Dave. Are we role playing?"
Yeah, but I like he passes by the break room, I guess, if you want to call it that, and there's just this massive spread of Danishes and snacks and everything.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Is all this free?" He's like, "We just," but he just starts loading his pocket with like chips and snacks and all this shit.
Yeah, because he's gonna be hungry later.
But as soon as he walks into the conference room, he's just got a wad of chips in his mouth.
Yeah,
and he just has this look of like, "What the fuck did I just walk into?"
I like also later when Sabrina comes and she was like, "Oh, here are all your files," and Mitch I think is there. Well, it's Dave as Mitch is there visiting him about something, and she comes in and she was like, "Oh, hey, here are the files on this, and I'll have my briefs on your desk by lunch." And he was like, "Then that puts my balls on your chin by dinner." And he was like, "See that right there?" He's like, "That's class 1 or some class lawsuit. 4 sexual harassment. Yeah, not good."
And who are you?
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, hey, Mitch Planko." Like, "Oh yeah, Sabrina." But that's when Mitch and Dave's body, it's like, "Whoa,
you two should go out."
She's number 1 on your cancer list.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cancer list.
Oh yeah,
Dave didn't even know about the cancer list. He's like, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's when your wife dies of cancer. It's like the first 5 girls you would nail. It's like such a...
But it's funny because he doesn't deny it. He's like, yep.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. She would be number 1 on that.
I do like when Tatiana comes over.
Tatiana.
And
Don't fuck this up for me, Dave.
Yeah, he's like, I've been trying to reel this one in for a while. But when he's talking, he's like, no, this feels wrong. He's like, I feel like I'm cheating on Jamie. And he was like, oh, no. He's like, that not one part of your body is entering another woman. He was like, your penis is firmly intact over here in these triple pleated khaki pants.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but my mind's over here. It should count for something. And he was like, hey, you fucked, what, thousands of women in your mind before? And he's like,
millions.
Millions, Mitch. He's like, see, and he was like, oh, he's like, but your reasoning it's on point.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, now get in there and fuck her right for me.
Yeah, but Tatiana breaks through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Because Dave is too afraid to answer.
Uh-huh.
And she is super fucking pregnant.
Really? Yeah, and she's like, oh, he's like, whoa. He's like, when are you due? And she's like, any minute now. So we better hurry up and get our fuck on before this becomes a threesome.
So dark.
I know, it is. It is. Oh, God.
He's like, were you pregnant last week?
What? You picked me up at a single mother's Lamaze class. He was like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, Mitch?
The stuff that they go through when they don't realize certain aspects of their life, like each other's lives.
Right.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, because, Mitch, who sleeps until like noon every day, has to all of a sudden become a father, a career worker, and a husband, balance all those duties, and then, Dave, who is a lawyer, has to be an actor in a Lorno. It's a light porno.
What's the name of this movie?
I don't remember. All Thumbs.
No. When they're in the car, he's like, "Yeah, I got my first starring role." He's like,
yeah.
"First one." He's like, "And what's the name of it?" It's like Untitled Awesome Movie or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love when
Mitch Planko. Where's hair and makeup? Fuck me.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah, Dave as Mitch has to go on set for this porno Lorno.
Yeah.
That he's not aware it's a Lorno.
Yep.
He just thinks
your
it's
dick
some
stays
movie.
in the pants.
Yes, it's a light porno.
Yeah.
Tits and shadows.
Tits and shadows. That's all. I do like it when he's trying to read the cue card and he's like, has his hand up to block the light.
If you let me in, don't this door. Oh,
No,
that can't be right.
That can't be right. He's like, so he just taps the guy on the shoulder. And the guy just falls and passes out, and he's like, I ain't even hit him that hard.
He's like, really? And the dude is like some Eastern European guy. He's like, we fix it in post.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
He goes, my favorite line of the entire movie, I say this all the time, Steve Driver, you perfect bastard. And I didn't even notice. I always say it like that. She says it a little bit differently. She says, Steve Driver, you perfect bastard, you.
Yes. I noticed the you at the end. Most recent time.
I felt like I've been cheating the movie every time I say it.
Well, sir. I mean, let's look back at the Office Space quote that we've been saying wrong this whole time. But I don't know. I don't really feel like we've been saying it wrong. I feel like we're doing it justice.
Well, okay.
Well,
okay. Doesn't sound right. I don't like it.
Well, all right. Just sounds wrong.
I know.
It's not all right.
I know. It's not. Spit on
that.
Spit on your all right.
Yes, you eat that titty, boy. Eat that titty. Yes, it's just.
Now put your thumb in lady's butt. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. He tells him,
comes
he's like,
up to him. And,
I've killed people before. It's like, maybe light falls on your head. I don't know.
Accidents happen on set.
He's like, ladies' butthole so clean.
You could eat cake off of it. Now you put your thumb in nice lady's chocolate starfish.
Oh, I'll tell you about Mr. Thumb's wild ride here in a few minutes.
And he like stirs it in the fucking shot glass of whiskey. Oh my God.
Oh, such a great movie. But then they start, like, obviously there's a point where it's like you're going to just accept and embrace. And that's what they do, you know.
It couldn't just be all shenanigans the entire time. Them just getting into shit because they don't understand how to navigate through each other's lives and everything. Look, I'm the one hitting the mic now. Nice. We've switched roles, just like they did in this movie.
That's right, Morgan. We switched roles.
Fuck me.
So
it's okay. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. Well, I mean, but they have conversations with people that they would normally never have conversations with as another person. So, you know, Dave gets to talk to, well, Dave's body gets to talk to Mitch Planko Sr., who right at the beginning, when you first meet Mitch Planko Sr., you just see Mitch. He's like, oh, it's my dad. And he was like, whoa, Mitch Planko Sr. making a rare appearance. He's like, yeah, this fucking guy hates me.
Alan Arkin.
But, I mean, even when he comes in, it seems like he's genuine about it. He's like, oh, you know, he's like, I just wanted to come over here and, you know, tell you that I'm proud of you, son, for, you know, everything that you've done. Like, to me, that sounded genuine. Like, but maybe genuine in a smart-ass way.
That was the whole point. He clearly, you know, he understands that his son has not accomplished anything in his life, but he still loves him.
Yeah.
And he still wants to include him in, you know, important milestones, you know, and in this case, he's getting married, which is clearly not his first marriage.
Obviously not.
Especially according to the response that he gets from Mitch.
Yeah, I'll catch the next one.
He's like, when is this wedding?
It was like next Saturday.
Yeah, I'll catch the next one.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
Good.
I'm just going to go home and boil my shoes.
I don't want to know what he was stepping in that was sticky.
It definitely looked sticky. It even does a close-up on his feet.
Oof. Ugh.
There are many funny interactions with Mitch as Dave and Jamie.
Yeah.
You know, because when Mitch realizes, oh, well, shit, I may have to sleep with Dave's wife.
Yeah, he's like, how many times a day do you guys?
How many times a day do you have sex?
He's like, wow, that's funny. That's really funny.
He's like, you're not going to go near my wife or whatever. He's like,
what if she comes onto me like
a hurricane?
He's like, you know, if she comes at you.
Well, he's like, well, wait, what day is it?
Yeah, he's like Tuesday, which honestly, tell you the truth, makes no sense whatsoever. But it's just like, oh, if she comes at you like a hurricane. He's like, yeah, I guess you're just going to have to do it. So
I have a feeling she has a routine of eating a certain type of food on Tuesdays that wrecks her diet, like a digestive system.
It's Thai food.
So it's like
it's Thai.
Tuesday Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food Tuesday.
That's it.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Coin in it.
And apparently the sound effects that they use when, well, Mitch is getting ready. He's like, oh my God, I get to fuck Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, oh man, I hope she likes it weird.
Yeah. But it's like she comes in and I found out that apparently they did CGI to enhance her tits in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Or any of the scenes where she's topless.
Right.
But she comes walking in, slow motion. They're playing Cherry Pie.
Yep.
And then she slow motion walks into the bathroom as she's putting on a bathrobe.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately sits down and just.
Yep.
But yeah.
I got to take it easy on the Thai food.
Oh, it's like, fuck me, man. But no, apparently the same guy that did the sound effects, so you hit the mic.
I hit the cord.
You grazed it. No, the same guy that did the sound effects for Jurassic Park did the sound effects for, like, I don't know, maybe the movie as a whole, but this specific scene, apparently he used a similar sound effect, like what they used for the T-Rex, which was supposed to be a dog eating wet dog food.
I don't know.
And when you listen to it, I don't hear any sounds that sound like that at all. I hear farting.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
Very diarrhea-like. It's gross.
Oh, that Thai food. It'll get you.
But, she gets into bed and she turns her back facing him. And
Yeah, she puts her butt up against him.
He's like, come on, get that off me. You can't come at me guns hot. And she's like, guns hot? That's fuck.
Well, that's what women do. Trust me, I've been married for a long time. That's just what happens, man. They get in the bed and they want to put that butt right on you.
Yeah. But it's like, not after what he just witnessed. He doesn't want her ass anywhere near him.
You would look at it if it was Dave Lockwood still in there. He'd be like, oh, yeah, no, you can put your butt on me.
He's probably used to it by now.
Yep, you get used to it. You're like, all right. This is my life.
Yes, but he's like, rotate turret and go night-night. Yep. He's like, I am not attracted to you.
Yeah, which breaks her.
Yeah, but it's like, this isn't Dave. This is Mitch.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know how to be the husband.
It's a really weird dynamic.
Yeah. And then when the kids wake up in the middle of the night, and he's like, you're the mother. He's like, you go take care of them or whatever.
Yeah, she was like,
I'm the fuck out of bed.
Yeah, she was like, I'm the fucking mother, and it's 3:00 in the morning. Get out of this fucking bed before I cut you.
And she fucking kicks him.
Yeah.
Right in the side. It looks like she actually hits him, but it could just be the angle. They filmed that part very well. Not gonna lie.
They did. Well, what was funny is when he calls, when Mitch Dave calls Dave Mitch, and he's rubbing one out in the bathroom, and he calls. He's like, "Wait, why are you out of breath?" He's, "You masturbating?" He's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I have a question." Yeah. He was like, "Why would you have to jerk off if Tatiana's already been there?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, about Tatiana. He's like, it's probably going to be a while before you see. She's never going to
call you.
Yeah, she's never coming here again."
He's like, I told you fucked up my Tuesday night, man.
But they were talking about the babies and everything. He was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Your fucking wife?" He was like, "She shits like a sailor and talks like one too."
But I like because he's jerking off, but it's weird because he's in Mitch's body.
Yeah,
and he's like, "You're jerking off." He's like, "That's my dick." He's like, she's like, "Is that weird?" He's like, "You should be asking yourself that question."
Yeah.
But he's like, it kind of bends a little bit. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Use your left hand. You get a little more torque."
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, well, yeah. Thanks for the advice."
Exploring each other's bodies. But yeah, Mitch as Dave tries to hook up himself pretty much with Sabrina.
I know, it's weird,
and it's a lot to keep track of.
I know, gosh, even I've lost it a few times in this podcast.
Yeah, I've gone cross-eyed. But he just goes on this weird tangent about the two of them like hooking up.
Yeah,
and so they end up setting up this date at this nice looking restaurant, but because Dave he hasn't been on a date in like 20 years or something.
Right.
He doesn't know what to do. He's super nervous, and he goes into Mitch's closet and tries to find the most reasonable outfit he can put together.
It's like khaki bell bottoms and a
green,
like an aqua
button-down shirt,
green shirt. It's weird. Oh no, not aqua velva, aftershave.
After. That's right. Yeah. That's right, Jimson. After. What's going to happen after this date? But he's like, "What the fuck are you wearing? Where did you find that?" And he's like,
in the back of your closet.
So, well, put it back. He's like, it's like you're either going to get lure a child into your van or something. I can't, or grow a mustache.
Grow a mustache and lure kids into your van.
Yes. It's, I didn't really see anything wrong with the outfit. It just seemed a bit outdated.
Right. But he tells him, he was like, "Oh, these are jeans.
These are jeans."
He's like, "They've been popular in this culture for more than 60 years. He's like, "Here's a vest."
He's like, "You're going to wear jeans to on a date?"
He's like, "Yes. This is what you do."
So yeah, he has to help get Dave as Mitch dressed.
Right.
For this date with Sabrina. And there's the line about the hair gel that I like. He's like, "This is called hair gel, or also known as product." He's like, "Use too little, you look like a pedophile. Use too much, you look Persian." But eventually the date happens, and then it's kind of awkward. Like, he goes to like shake her hand, but he ends up grabbing her thumb.
He goes to hug her, and she just like has her arm fully extended, like in an extend lock position.
Yeah,
and he's like,
he grabs her thumb in this weird awkward transition between, like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
I just shook her whole body. Just gave her a body shake.
Warranted. She's like, yeah, all right, I'm just, he feels awkward about the whole situation. He's
and
like,
she's like, look, I'm only here. She's like, this is not a get to know you. This is not a date. She's like, I'm only here because
I want to save my career.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to get fired.
He's like, all right, well, I'm just going to leave.
No, and she's like, no, shut up. She's like, I'm hungry and we're going to get through this.
He's like, I'm already here. I'm dressed. I've showered and all that. He's like,
here's the bottle of wine you ordered. She's like, no, send that shit back.
He's like, it's to McLaren.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yep. He's like, whoa, all right. And he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to order all this dessert. I can't do dessert in whiskey or scotch. I mean, it's
like a weird combination.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I know there are people out there that can do it. And I mean, God bless you, but not me. Can't do it.
He orders like 6 different desserts, and they all look like they're based with chocolate.
Right.
It's like it looks like a chocolate mousse pie kind of thing.
There's probably some pudding in there. I know I saw some ice cream.
There's definitely ice cream.
Yeah.
And then it all ends up in his teeth. Do I have something in my teeth?
I do like when they're leaving, and he was like, all right, well, have a good night. And she was like, what, are you done? Like, it's only 2. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, I was messing with you. And he was like, you want to go to a rave? It was like, are people raving?
People raving right now?
Are they raving right? And she was like, oh, raves. Forgot about those.
Like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was just kidding. Not really, because I don't know.
Like, Dave is backpedaling.
Yeah, so
he's like, you know what we can do? She's like, let's do something that we're really going to regret in the morning.
Okay.
And he immediately probably thinks something sexual.
Right.
And then...
Because that's what he wants.
Before you even see what they're doing, you hear the vibrating.
Yeah.
And then you hear her, like, kind of moaning.
Yeah. And
turns out they're getting tattoos.
Oh, yeah. And then, he gets one on his back, and you don't see it until the end. But she's like, you seriously want that? And he was like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
You want that on your body for, like, forever.
Yeah. He's like, of course.
Which...
I love the big reveal when he finally gets his body back, and he's like, "Oh, he's like, yeah, this is me. This is all me." And it shows his back, and it's I love Dave.
All right, so a couple things. I don't know what day that was supposed to be when they have their date.
I'm thinking everything. It all started on a Tuesday, is when they woke up with the switched bodies.
Because we don't even know how long they were switched.
I always, when you watch it, you kind of get
like a week, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like maybe a little less than a week, probably like 6 days.
Right. So I don't know if it's on a weekend. It could have been a Friday night when they had their date, but it seemed like they see each other in the office the next day.
I think that was more. I think that was like a Wednesday.
So
and then
well, sir.
And then they see like each other on Thursday in the office. And then Friday, I think, is the big mediation thing.
So when do they have the baseball game?
Thursday? Probably Thursday.
So, well, what I was getting at is the fact that they're out. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
After leaving this restaurant, what restaurant is open till 2 a.m?
I don't know.
And then what tattoo shop is open at 2 a.m? And the size of the tattoo that Mitch gets on his back, well, Dave,
you can't do that in one sitting.
It was a big tattoo.
Yeah.
It pretty much covers his back.
Yeah.
And that would have taken hours.
Yes.
It would have taken at least, if I had to guess.
Oh, the sun would have been coming up. There's no doubt about that.
For sure.
Yeah, you got the Sons of Anarchies in between your leg. So
it's like, all right, gentlemen, we're sightseeing at this point.
Yeah, it's just moving along.
All right, now you only have one convicted felon between your legs.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I like your ponytail, though.
Yeah.
And your little...
Still joking.
And your little pirate beard. But I do like how Dave gets the opportunity to date Sabrina, and he finally gets comfortable with the situation, which he gets to let loose and kind of come into his own. It's like, you know what? I have this freedom now that I wasn't prepared to embrace at first, and there were things that he wanted to accomplish. Like he wanted to smoke weed all day. He wanted to learn how to ride rollerblades. You know,
he wanted to start and finish a book.
He wanted to have a solid dump.
Yeah.
You know, he has this laundry list of things that he can't do because of his current life.
Yep. And they, you know, and Mitch realizes, because they do find out where the fountain is, but Mitch, being in Dave's body, wants to actually see something through. He wants to see something to the end. I think more to prove it to himself that he can do it.
Well, and plus he finds out while he's in Dave's body from a couple people that he is thought of as a quitter.
Yeah.
That he doesn't finish anything. He finds out from Jamie. He finds out from his own dad.
Yes.
Who thinks that he's talking to actual Dave.
Yeah, he thinks he's talking to Mitch's best friend.
So, you know, that kind of stung, but, you know, it kind of
Yeah,
woke him up a bit,
yeah,
you know?
But your son is a Jedi Knight. A fucking Jedi Knight. Next time you see him, he's going to be slitting throats.
Metaphorically speaking. But the baseball game is pretty funny because, you know, Dave, as Mitch, gets so excited. He's like, why is my voice so high? Yeah. That's a line that I actually use on occasion.
Yes, on occasion.
On occasion.
Nah, that's a great line in the movie. I mean, but everything about this movie, like we started off as, is phenomenal. But they do finally realize, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want to go back to my old life.
Yeah, it's like they kind of appreciate what each other has in their lives.
Yes.
But at the same time, they kind of have forgotten. They kind of taken things that they have in their own lives for granted.
Yes.
And this swap kind of, you know, gave them that realization, which, you know, of course, it can't just be all fun and games and everything. There has to be a lesson learned, you know. It's part of the, what is it? The formulation for these kinds of movies, right. I guess.
Yeah, and then you have I think Mitch in Dave's body, okay, I said that right, realizes it when he's finally made partner at his law firm and they're playing the slideshow of everything, like his life, his accomplishments and everything. And then that's when Mitch is like, I didn't do any of this.
But it's like, I love how during that initial conference, after they had switched places for the, you know, that first morning.
Right.
And Mitch, as Dave, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's not expecting anybody to ask him anything during this conference.
Yeah.
And he just, he hands the documents over to his boss.
Got your thing right here.
He's like,
yep.
He's like, no.
Doesn't he do a finger gun? Like, psh, like, all right.
But he's like, Mr. I don't remember his name, Takanawa or whatever. He's like, he's asking you a question. And he's just like, what?
Huh? It's like the
it's
arbitration.
Like,
how is it?
What did you think of Itaka or whatever?
Yeah, and he's like,
oh, it's good.
It's good.
He gives a thumbs up. He's like, it's good.
And he's like, oh. No, why did I say that? No, it's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's like,
he's like, are you saying that
we need to adjust the premium?
No, I didn't say that. Did you hear me say that?
And then so someone else asked something, and he was like, look, man, I got everyone firing requests. There's 25 guys here, so ask someone else.
He's like, fire fucking someone else.
Yeah. It's like, Dave, it's your job to know.
Yeah. So he fucked this whole thing up.
Yes.
He's like, you know.
Nothing is fucked here, dude.
Nothing is fucked.
Part of my master plan. It's a master plan.
But it's like the main guy that's at the head of the table, like he's like, you didn't want anything to do with this deal from the get-go. He's like, you've been fucking us around this whole time or whatever. And it's like, it just chaos, just everything lets loose. And it's just like, all right, well, I'm going to get my lawyer. I'm going to take you to court over this shit. But it's like, apparently that wasn't the end of it because they end up having another meeting.
Yeah, because they had to do a mediation.
And this is where, you know, Mitch actually had the chance to shine.
Yep.
Mitch has Dave.
And he shone right through.
He's shorn with his perfectly shorn balls. Which, that reminds me of the, Jamie asks, Mitch as Dave. He's like, did you shave your balls? Or wait, no, she confronts Mitch.
Yeah.
Dave as Mitch.
Yeah.
She's like, did you tell Dave to shave his balls?
He's like,
and
what?
she's like, huh? What?
And she's like, oh, don't even try to deny it. I know it was you. It's like,
it's like, why?
What?
Grown men are supposed to have ball froze down there or
Yeah.
something? Like, she prefers it with the hair,
Nah.
which is such an odd fucking thing.
I don't know. All right.
But, no, that last conference, there's the fucking cops again. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it happens.
They're not going to find us again. We're in a very secluded location this time.
Oh, yeah, no, it's very secluded.
It's literally the same place we recorded last time.
I know, after we found the seclusion.
That's right. We didn't engage the seclusion accords. That's a thing, right?
Yep.
But it's weird how Mitch, as Dave, was trying to compare this mediation to a Catholic schoolgirl or whatever. Not schoolgirl, but like a Catholic girl that's...
like a Catholic virgin. He was like,
right.
yeah, you know? He was like, and I can't remember exactly how the analogy was, but he was like, oh, yeah, no, like, dude, trust me, she wants to. She really wants to. He's like, you know, but she's just going to keep saying no, but keep making out with me. And then just all of a sudden be like, oh, yeah, no, because she wants to try and convince her God that it's okay. He's like, you won't believe half the shit I get these girls to do. He's like...
But it's like every question that they ask, it's not in relation to his analogy. It's towards this merger.
Right.
And they're just like, are you saying we should ask for more? Like...
Yeah, he's like, what, like 10, 15 million more? And he's like, no, fuck it, 100. He's like, they have money they want to spend.
He's like...
Trust me.
He's like, why don't you pull her panties to the side and ask for another $100,000?
Yeah, 100 million.
Or 100 million, that's what it was. Yeah, 100 million.
But it was funny because he sits there and he was like, yeah, he goes, look, they're not leaving. He's like, they're still sitting in there.
They want to pay more money.
Yeah, he was like, they want to spend more money. They just don't know it yet. He was like, yeah. And then I like that the main head guy is like, it is kind of odd that they're not leaving. So he waves the lady back in and he was like, tell them we want 100 million more and that's our final offer because we're leaving. He's like, fuel the jet. So then she comes running out and she was like, he's agreed to $725 million. And that was Dave and Mitch's bodies. Only attribute was like, look, if they offer
that was
you...
Mitch and Dave's body.
Nah. That was Dave and Mitch's body.
Oh, when he was saying, if they offer you a penny more than $700 million.
Yeah, he was like, you take that and walk. Mm-hmm. And he was like, okay, can do.
Yeah,
and
because they had originally offered $625.
Yep. And then it seems like they could have just came back and been like, how about $710? But no, they agreed to the $725 million.
And it's funny because he picked up the what I guess you could call her the moderator.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the moderator, the mediator on it. And then what's really funny is at first she looks scared, then she looks happy, and then it's like immediately terrified again.
It's like because he picks her up and he's just like swinging her around.
Yeah, so it's like all of a sudden she was like, oh no, they're going to kidnap me. And then all of a sudden she was like, wee. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, they are kidnapping
me. They are literally going to kidnap me. They're going to pull my panties to the side now.
I heard your speech.
I know what you're all about. You're a pervert. Which is funny because Mitch actually does get to go to his dad's wedding.
Yes.
After they've swapped back and everything. But he's like, oh, this is Pamela, huh?
Yeah, he's like, this is my new mom. He was like, wow, fuck me. He's like, oh. And then he was like, okay,
he's
son.
Like, stay away from this man. He's a pervert.
Yeah, and then he was like, no, she's still holding on to me.
Yeah, she's holding on to my hand.
I think my favorite part is
his speech
at the end at the wedding at the
anniversary party. Yeah,
and he was like, "Hey, he's like, I'm Mitch Planko. He's like, I'm that nutsack's best friend." And then he was like, "Yeah, you know, when we were kids, he was like,
we all both had big plans.
Yeah, we had big plans, big dreams." He was like, "Dave, he wanted to be an astronaut, and I wanted to sell dolphins on the black market." He's like,
astronaut.
And he was like, well, you know, obviously he didn't become an astronaut. And he was like, and me, he's like, dolphins never sleep, so they're really hard to sneak up on.
He's like, not to mention we're in Atlanta. They're kind of hard to find.
Yeah, kind of hard to find out here. So,
But he's like, it's a good thing that Dave didn't end up on the moon or anything because he belongs right here.
Yep. Now everyone grab your kamikaze shots.
Yes. Which that was the same party, man.
I know.
It's the same party. Because earlier in the movie, Jamie had called him out about this,
Yeah, because he wanted to know, well, because Mitch in Dave's body finds out that they're having an anniversary party, and he was like, wait, what about Mitch? Like, we didn't invite, and she was like, hey, you said you didn't want him there, and he's like,
because he was going to embarrass you.
I did. He's like, I did say that, and he was like, yeah, and she's like, yeah, you were afraid that, he was gonna all of a sudden turn it into a key party, and he's gonna get drunk and loud and obnoxious, and he's
get everybody to take kamikaze shots.
And he's like, that's the same party.
But there were some things that let slip during their swap, and one of them was Mitch as Dave gets stuck at work trying to prepare for the mediation.
Yes.
And he forgets to meet Jamie at the restaurant
for
at the coffee shop.
Yeah, for dialogue night.
And
whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, dialogue. Fuck that. Who talks?
Yeah, I don't know, nobody.
People who run podcasts, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's funny when she goes home and she's talking to the babysitter.
It's
such a funny scene because she's clearly upset and she wants somebody that she can vent to.
Yeah.
You got the babysitter. She's going to square up with her. She's like, well, it was only 2 hours, so $14.
Yeah.
And then she starts venting. And she's like,
I'm really sorry
you got stood up. No,
like,
I didn't get stood up. He forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot to come to dialogue night. He forgot to meet me at the coffee shop, and then all this shit.
Well, I got to go because I have a really important Spanish test tomorrow I have to study for.
Have you ever been stood up by a man?
It's not really because my parents are always there. They just drive us. But I do like it because she says I have a really important Spanish test, and she's like, it's okay, I'll write you a note.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? And she's like, I'm not any closer to leaving, am I?
No. Good stuff.
Yeah. This has been a great movie. It's been a fun episode.
This really has. The scene where they have to piss again. Like, I did want to touch on that one first real quick. Because when they find out where the fountain went. Because
Dave and Mitch's body has absolutely no problem going, but Mitch and Dave's body, he's like, no, I'm stressed. I'm all locked up.
Yeah, they find out that the fountain's in a mall.
Yes.
Of all places. It's dark out. It's raining.
Yes.
They park
right in the middle
of the parking lane.
Yeah. And they leave it there. And I mean, it's like they park 2 or 3 football fields away from the mall.
It's like you could have, if you're not going to park in an actual spot, you could have gotten a lot closer than you did.
Exactly.
But they have to pee in front of all these people because they don't have a choice.
There's a Girl Scout looking at my dick right now.
He's like, but the moment when Dave is Mitch finally is able to pee. I'm trying to remember who had the hard time peeing.
Mitch as Dave had a hard time. He's like, yeah, no, I'm just all locked up. It's just stress.
That's right.
And he was like, are you really embarrassed of me? And he was like, yeah, honestly, yeah, I was. He's like, but I'm not anymore. Because he got to spend, a week in this guy's body and see, I guess things maybe weren't as hard as it was for Mitch and Dave's body as it was for Dave and Mitch's body. But, you still see how people view you. So it's like you're literally seeing yourself in someone else's eyes. So he does tell him, he's like, no, I respect you. And then he's able to start going. He's like, yeah, see, that's what it was. I was all locked up.
Yeah. So they finished pinging, and then they had to wish for each other's lives back. But you got this whole crowd of people staring. You see the security guards. They just happen to be on the second floor.
Oh, we got security on us right now.
They ended up having to say it 3 times.
Yep.
But before they actually switch back, which takes them falling asleep, apparently.
Right.
They both go back to the celebratory dinner or whatever to congratulate Dave on making partner.
Yeah.
But then Dave in Mitch's body goes and kisses Jamie in front of everyone, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Is she kissing the wrong guy?"
Yeah, and it's funny because you just see Mitch and Dave's body. He's like, it's okay. Just go with it.
Good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite ones, and I guess one that I will never watch again because
Yeah.
we
So I
just
haven't watched any of them.
We just did this episode, so.
Yep.
But don't let that deter you from watching it because it's definitely a good one.
Right.
But don't watch it around the kids because there's a lot of TNA.
Especially if you're watching the unrated version.
Correct, because there's a TS
Yep, which is titty shot.
and there's a BTS.
It's bouncing titty shot.
Right. There you go. So just wanted to straighten that up for you. But there we have it. That is the change up, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for sticking around. And until next time. Why is my voice so high?
I don't know.
Quotable Podcast.
Out. Fuck me.